Well. Turns out Twitter has permanently banned Donald Trump's Twitter account. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I suppose. All the Donald Trump merch stores offline. We're sorry. We don't want to sell any of that, you know. So who's next? Well, that would be you and me. You think Jack Dorsey doesn't have his band of SJW minions right now running the code? And if they find even something that resembles a terms of service violation, such as, I voted for Donald Trump, I like him, you're gone. You'll certainly get a warning, maybe. Probably not. It'll be just like, you violated our terms of service, bye-bye. We don't need your kind here. YouTube just came out with a new terms of service. Not sure if you heard this. Oh, it just happened like yesterday. And here's the basic idea. If you say anything about certain things and maybe question those things, your video will be deleted and you get a channel strike. And right now, those lefty SJWs are looking through all your videos, and if you said anything that may have even approached a terms of service violation, they're going to report you. And pretty soon your channel's going to be gone. They're not going to stop there. Oh no. They're going to capture that Twitter before they report you, and then they're going to send it to your boss and say, look, this guy's evil. Look what he said on Twitter, or here's what he posted on Facebook. How could you possibly employ somebody like this? You must be one of them. And then they'll get their bots. They'll send a bunch of emails under different names. I'm a customer of yours, or I go to your store all the time, and I just can't believe you employ somebody like this. And then you lose your job. You're ostracized from society. You lose friends. Because you don't have right to think. Wait a minute, hamster. We live in a democracy. Not anymore. The left doesn't play by Marcus of Queensberry rules. We obviously want to hear different opinions, most of us. They don't. They're a hive mind, and they have one thing, and that is to destroy you. Maybe not physically, but certainly your reputation, your job, your freaking relationship with your kids, whatever. They're coming. Don't be surprised, by the way, if you see a bunch of people you may listen to on YouTube gone. Even me. Just like that. It's coming, boys and ladies. It's coming. Why do I say these things? Well, obviously, it's been going on for years. Everybody's been talking about it, the demonization of the male especially, but the demonization of anyone who sports Trump is a white supreme pizza. He's a member of the National German Worker Social Party from the 1930s and 40s. They're Triple K members, they're other stuff. You demonize your enemy. Then you don't feel so bad when you do these things to them because they're not really human. They're evil. But it is rare that we see something in writing from a major news organization. I mean, we know all of the stuff they've been saying and the bias, we get that. But here we have an actual article from ABC News that spells out, perhaps, exactly what's on the minds of these people. Stories in Fox News. And I'm sure you missed it because nobody's going to report this one. And by the way, they've already changed it so it doesn't read what it did. ABC News calls for cleansing the movement of Trump supporters following the events on Wednesday. Cleansing the movement. Does that ring any bells with anyone? Remember, we're the ones that are called National German Socialist Workers' Parties, right? Well, seems like this guy and this gal want to cleanse the movement of us evil Trump supporters. What do they mean by movement, I guess? The American movement? Interesting to contemplate. By the way, they've already changed it. They changed it to a different word. A couple of words that don't carry around so much baggage as the word cleansing because they got some pushback. Gee, I can't imagine why. So here's what it said. This is from ABC's Rick Klein and Mary Alice Parks writing for The Note on Thursday, which must be some kind of a blog or something for ABC. Quote, even aside from impeachment and 25th Amendment talk, Trump will be an ex-president in 13 days. The fact is that getting rid of Trump is the easy part. Cleansing the movement he commands, or getting rid of what he represents to so many Americans, is going to be something else. Cleansing the movement. Of course, now it says cleaning up the movement after ABC stealth-edited. Now, excuse me, I'm sure Rick Klein and Mary Alice Parks are very intelligent people. They're writers. They must know a lot of different words, phrases. They probably know a lot of history about what cleansing refers to. 1930s and 40s Germany. We all know the story. I don't have to go through it here. Why would they use this particular phrase? And why would anybody object? And why would they have to change it? Now, I don't know about you. I guess if I were a writer, I might have a thesaurus, or I might just Google and say, here's what I'm thinking. Is there some words I can use because this is what I'm thinking? Nope. They intentionally wrote the word cleansing. But come on, hamster. I'm sure he didn't mean it. He just couldn't think of the words cleaning up. I mean, after all, he's just a writer and shit. He's probably went to Harvard and everything. Come on. You know, there was another group of people in the 1930s that said exactly the same thing. They were told by a certain propaganda minister and his boss they were going to be cleansed, to purify. And I'm sure a lot of Jews at the time were going, oh, come on. They don't really mean that. There's no way. They would never do anything like that. And I think we know what happened. So this Klein dude shared the same thing on Twitter. He's the political director for ABC News. Political director. You mean he's not an intern who just didn't learn how to write? He's the political director for ABC News in Washington. Yeah, I think maybe this was an intentional use of this phrase. Now, I don't think it's a cleansing in the sense that word connotes, but certainly cleansing you from society in every other possible way. That is what's coming, gentlemen. You support Trump, your Twitter's going to go away. You say too many things on YouTube, YouTube is going to go away. Your social media will be gone. But hamster, what about Parler? Parler's app was removed from the Google store today. Are there other ones? Yeah, I'm sure there are several other ones you could probably use. You think they're going to last much longer on Google Store? This is a concerted effort to minimize the voices that do not think right. I'll put the link below. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.